Progress Test 1, Part B, Audio 2.
Today I'm with Kate Wootton. She's a tour guide and she takes groups of tourists to interesting places and shows them around. How did you become a tour guide, Kate?
I grew up in York in the north of England. It's full of historic buildings, but because I was young, I wasn't very interested in them. Then one day, I went on a walking tour of the city. The person who guided us was an amazing storyteller. He really brought the history of the city to life. I realised then how special York was.
And that's why you became a tour guide?
Well, not really, but it did make me interested in the past. At first, I wanted to be an archaeologist, so I studied history at the University of London. Then one summer, I was offered a part-time job as a tour guide. I had to take groups of foreign tourists around the sites, Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London and so on.
How was that experience?
I'd never worked as a tour guide before, so I was quite nervous. I had to learn the history of the monuments and make the tour exciting. I wasn't an experienced storyteller like the man in York, but I did my best. I think the tourists enjoyed it because they all gave me extra money at the end.
When did you decide to become a professional tour guide?
While I was at university, I realised that I really liked working with tourists. I wanted a career in tourism, so I needed to get some qualifications. That's when I stopped studying history and changed to tourism. It was hard work, but I learnt a lot and it meant I could work in different places. The city I went to most recently was Athens, but I've also worked in Paris, Prague, most European cities in fact.
Which of those cities would you recommend?
Well, some say that Paris is the most beautiful city, but in my opinion, it's Prague. It's very romantic and there's so much history there. Some of the buildings are nearly 1,000 years old. It's true that the main sites are usually too crowded and full of tourists, but there are plenty of less well-known areas to explore. I'm never disappointed when I go there.
Thanks, Kate.